Peter, if Linux runs everywhere, I can just slack Ubuntu on a toaster and the drivers magically work, right?
Think of Linux like a build-your-own-sandwich counter. The bread is the kernel, you pick a small slice. Fillings are drivers, only the ones you'll eat, like GPIO for buttons, I2C for sensors, PWM for the heater. Condiments are the tiny tools like BusyBox and a small C library. The plate is RAM, the lunchbox is flash storage, and the order ticket is the device tree telling the kitchen what hardware is there.
So I can't shove the whole deli case in. What does a toaster actually need to fit that plate?
A small system on chip with a memory unit, usually an MMU, some RAM in the tens of megabytes, storage in the tens of megabytes, a bootloader like U-boot to start things, drivers for the parts, and a device tree so the kernel knows which pins do what. The kernel is trimmed down to a few megabytes, and user space is a few more with BusyBox.
My bargain toaster's chip has 128 kilobytes. Still good?
That's too tiny. Classic microcontrollers like that don't run Linux. You want a little application processor. There are no MMU builds, but most practical Linux toasters use chits with an MMU.
Does it boot into a desktop with icons of bread?
No desktop. The bootloader loads a compressed kernel and a tiny root file system, often in RAM, and it jumps straight into a simple program that runs the toaster.
Timing matters. I prefer golden, not charcoal. Can Linux react fast enough?
For simple control, a user program watches buttons and sensors using events on GPIO and toggles the heater. If you need tighter timing, you use a real-time tune kernel called preempt_RT to reduce delays.
Do the drivers just show up when I whistle?
Drivers have to exist and be included when you build the kernel. You take only what you need so you're not carrying extra baggage.
And building it happens on my laptop for the toaster chip.
Exactly. You cross-compile for ARM, MIPS, or RISC-V, produce a custom image just a few megabytes, and flash it.
Bottom line then, can Linux run on a toaster or not?
It can if the toaster has the right chip, enough RAM and flash, a bootloader, and supported drivers. Linux isn't magic small, it's modular, so you tailor the kernel and user space to exactly what the appliance needs and it runs reliably on very small hardware.